And I have one thing there, control moisture. What we've started to do is put a moisture barrier underneath our slabs, because even though this is the desert, moisture continues to come up through concrete and comes out of the ground. And we find a great way to find out about that is go into a house that's under construction and put a piece of plastic down on the ground and leave it there for the day and see what's on the bottom side of it. It will be completely soaked from the moisture coming up. So we've decided to put that barrier on. This is an important thing, and I think Charlie's going to get into this to some degree, to actually rate the houses, to use an energy rater to come up with exactly how efficient the house is through computer modeling and the third-party inspections. And then what ends up happening with that is you can actually, for the first time, go out to the public and say, here, this house works to this level. But if you buy this option and get better insulation or maybe jump up the windows a little bit, it'll jump up another 5, 6, 7%, and you can put dollar amounts to spend. And so it's a really important thing to be able to actually look at it more as a science. Would you buy a car today without knowing the miles per gallon? And that's what leads back to that, is houses should be the same way. We should really think about how the house works and what it takes to operate the house. And that is available. It's out there. The Department of Energy has a system. Energy Star has a system. HERS raters that rate home energy rating systems that rate the energy efficiency of houses will tell you what the miles per gallon is on your house. And it's very important. And from my SABA hat and my Green Building Council hat, that is our number one focus, is to get that well known in this community and get it out there so that people can understand when they're going to buy something, they can actually look and compare it to other houses. When we took this thing, I've talked about some of this stuff, but the biggest reason we took this route is it was a smart business decision. We are not a non-for-profit company. We want to make money. It's a challenging time. It's probably the hardest time that we have seen in our lifetime to be a home builder. And yet, it's still the smartest decision that we've made as a company, is to go this way. And so it's really important. We can measure, and we do measure every home we build. And we were going to wait on all of our existing projects that were underway. We were going to wait until the new project started to institute different ways of building. We had to go backwards and at least bring everything up to Energy Star level, because our conscience wouldn't let us continue to build without being careful, without doing it correctly. So we've done that. The other thing is that the home building business takes a lot of reps, and some of them are very well founded, and I really think that the home building business needs a complete remake. And that's one of our reasons, and that's why we also share what we're doing with the public, and which also means with every other builder that's out there, because we do want other builders to do this, and we welcome that. We want that to happen. So that's really important, and because it's the right thing to do. Like I said, we build 100% Energy Star homes now on all of our projects. Every home is Energy Star. If someone tries to choose to do something that would blow that, we discourage it tremendously. We've never had anybody make us do something that would lose that rating. We work very carefully to make sure that we reach that. But that's only part way. We have a whole project that saves 50% on heating and cooling. Every future project that we build will save at least that. And that's so simple for us now to reach that level that we will go well beyond that as we move forward. And in exchange, we get $2,000 for every house we build, which offsets some of the costs. Definitely pays for better insulation, helps with window costs. It's really a good thing. We've had virtually no price increase since we started this program because of what we're doing. You know, it costs us a little bit more. It costs us definitely a lot more in some areas, but we save in other areas. We get tax credit help, and we just decided that was important. That's part of the economic case. Another thing that's really interesting, I won't spend too much time on this, but this is a very unlikely partnership. Peppervine are a little Tucson local home builder with BASF, who is the largest chemical corporation in the world. And they came to us and asked us if they could study the transition that we've gone through. And in exchange, they opened up their technology and just said, whatever you need, we'll help you. And so we're currently building a test home at Savano with them. We're doing all the building, they're helping and answering questions and providing us product help, even to the point of designing a new green concrete mix that we're now using on future projects, which is 40% fly ash. It's unbelievable concrete. It's the best concrete I've ever seen. And it costs us a little tiny bit more, but it works. It works. It doesn't crack as much. It doesn't have efflorescence coming through it. And the upside of that is we can now offer, again, colored concrete floors without worrying about bad feedback from our customers. This Better Homes, Better Planet is a website that BASF has and have been using for about 5 years for test cases around the world. They've done about 4 or 5 houses in different parts of the world. Our house is the next one in line. It should be up within a month on that website. This house will save approximately 80% on energy costs across the board. It's just a great house. Also, Southwest Gas has really helped with this and donated a solar-powered hydronic heating system, which doubles as the water heating system for the house. And when there isn't enough solar energy created, it has a 97% efficient gas backup. So that's part of this house, that's part of the energy savings, but it's also part of our future. And really what I would like to see is have it be part of the future of home building, these type of things. They're out there. There are things that can be done to completely change the way we think about building houses. We've had some opportunities because of what we're doing. We're doing a project for La Posada retirement campus down in Green Valley. It's a nationally known retirement campus. They picked us, gave us a job, and we worked as partners to design it with them. No bids involved, just as partners to design it, and then we will build it for them. And then they'll own it. It's not Pepper Viner Homes that we're going to be selling to somebody, but they came to us for that. So in this down economy, that's a great thing for us to have work for our people and our subcontractors. Another thing, people think that it's too expensive to build green. Well, we've been asked to participate in a project called Sunnyside Point. And it's a group of nonprofits in Tucson, La Frontera Center, Old Pueblo Housing, and the Tucson Urban League got together to create a huge, I think it's 267 total units down at Park in Irvington. Very, very low income housing, very affordable housing that will be, people will be subsidized to get in there at first. And we plan to build those extremely green. And the point is, they can be affordable forever and not just affordable like a piece of junk that you build because it's cheap. This is something that is truly affordable. And so we're going to use every bit of technology that's at our disposal to build really green, affordable housing. That's probably my favorite project. Oh, back. And then, can you afford a green home? That's a big question. A lot of people think it's way too expensive to have a green home, and my answer to that is, can you afford not to own a green home? Because I really think that's the issue, and that's what we need to get into the public, is that we can't afford as a country, as a community, just for ourselves. It's affordable. So thank you very much.